Hey everybody, here on this lovely Sunday night. We're going to give Facebook a time to tell all you that I'm here. So be patient. If you're watching this on the playback, I apologize. But hey, I need some friends on here. There's no sense in talking. So we're going to get some people on here and build it. Get your oils out. And we're going to be smelling some stuff in a minute. So we're going to help you out tonight with that. Oils are not magic beans, but they help with brain health. And I got a special guest that is going to join us in a little bit. So let's go ahead and jump in here and get started. And sorry about the background noise. I did not put my son to bed, which I normally do. We got him up because he started taking his nap at like 5 o'clock. So, all right. So if you love it out here and you love some smells, be giving some thumbs up. I'm going to talk about brain health tonight because, you know, I got a lot of brain health. They say bald guys have the biggest brains because they burnt through their hair. So we're going to talk about it. I don't know if that's the case or not. If I don't sound smart tonight, I apologize. I'll really try to perform for you. So we're going to have a lot of fun. So number one, how important do you think that your nose is to your brain? Anybody think that's important? Smells intensely affect the brain. All right. So I want to give you a little bit of a thing here for your nose that some of you think, hey, nose ain't that big of a deal. It doesn't really affect the brain. So when you think like you're driving down the road and you know there's a truck on the side of the interstate that's over there tearing up pavement, and all of a sudden you're driving through that construction zone and you get a real big whiff of asphalt. What does that do? Some of you are like, that smells really good. That's not good. That's a toxin. The other thing is when you pull into a gas station, you smell the gas, what happens to your brain? So there's a lot of things that it triggers. So smells are huge. So a couple things. Number one, I'm John and my wife Deanna. This is our Facebook page. It's called Oil Shares, and we're out here to help you. We are not medical professionals. We're out here users just like you. We have a lot of fun doing this. So there's a couple different things. Number one, there are 3 ways to use the oils. You can use them topically, you can use them internally, or you can use them aromatically, whichever way you prefer. But the best way for a new person to use essential oils is aromatically, because you're all scared. Like, where do I put it? What do I put on this? What do I do with this? It's a lot easier to take and drop 3 drops of essential oils or 4 drops of your favorite essential oil, or who knows, just drop a bunch of essential oils in it. Who really gives a crud? Mix it however you want and drop it in there and hit go. And you got this aroma happening and some amazing things are happening. So a couple cool things. That your brain, whether it is a toxic or a natural smell, it really, really affects what happens. So there's a lot of smells out here, like they've been talking about hand sanitizer and how they have hormone disruptors in them. That is because of the smell and what it does to the hormones. It actually is disrupting the hormones and not allowing them to produce the chemicals that they need to produce in the chemical reaction in the body. So smells are a really big deal. The largest thing that they say that is affecting the smell is dryer sheets. When you dry them, it goes out into the environment, and you got this whiff of this smell that's going all out into nature that smells like Snuggly Soft. That is absolutely not good to the brain. All right. So if you're using dryer sheets, we got a little tip for you, but maybe not today. So there's a network in the brain called the limbic system. Okay. I just got smart. So it's called the limbic system. Inside that, okay, I'm going to look down because I'm going to have to read. I don't want to call this the wrong thing. It is called the amygdala. If I said that wrong and butchered it, oh well. All right. I'm the cute guy. I'm not the smart one. But it's called the amygdala. It has to do with how you experience emotions. Okay. If you experience motions, give me an emotion right now on the screen. Go ahead. By the way, we're going to be giving away an oil today to somebody that comments and gives a lot of emotion. So be giving emotions tonight every time you hear something that you hate or like, preferably that you like. All right. So it has to do with how you experience emotions. The largest emotions that you feel are fear and then how you respond in an emergency with the amygdala. Those are the two largest things that it affects. All right. So the other thing is the limbic system has to do with how you process memories. Okay. And about your memories. So the limbic system is huge. So, and then the amygdala depends on your emotions, okay, and then how you respond in an emergency situation. So how many of you are living on the edge of like, your like emotions are on your arm, right? Or that in an emergency, you just melt down, like whatever, you quit, all right? We've had quite a bit of emergencies in our lives the past couple months. You know what I'm grateful for is the essential oils, because what they do is, since I've been using them every day and they're consistently diffusing in my home and consistently diffusing in my life, it's not like when I use an essential oil, my body's like, what in the heck? No, we're just running normal, all right? When something chaotic happens in our life, we are absolutely in the, not neutral, but we know how to process stuff very quickly. All right. So we had something tragic happen in our house, and all of a sudden it was like chaos, immediate chaos. I literally needed to process stuff very quickly. The cool thing is that I had been using essential oils all day, and it allowed me to literally perform what I needed to perform and absolutely go into fireman mode and not create chaos. All right. So here it is. In the limbic system, it controls blood pressure, it controls breathing and memory. Is any of that important? Breathing? You can do without breathing a little bit, right? The other thing is smell. Smell is there in seconds. Think of it. When you smell, okay, you walk into your grandmother's house right at Christmas, and all of a sudden you walk into that smell of oatmeal cookies. All right, you got that smell in your mind right now. And all of a sudden you're thinking, oh, I'm hungry for some cookies. All I did was set a statement, but you immediately know that smell by your nose. What is that doing to your brain? You know that it's funny that good realtors, if you're a realtor out here, I need you to send me $1,000 for this tip. But good realtors, if they're showing a house or doing an open house, they slip cookies in the oven, let them cook, and then that fresh smell of fresh cookies, by the way, they hand the cookies out, but the smell, when somebody walks in, they feel like home, right? Because of the smell. Good sales technique, but that's because of the thing. In an emergency, you want to be able to inhale an essential oil very quickly so that you could start controlling or so that you could start, reacting quickly, all right? So here's the thing. If you diffuse or smell oils daily, you are ready and already will have a natural response to the essential oils. It won't be like chaos to you. So here's a couple cool things. So doTERRA brought out an emotions kit. Okay, it's emotions touch. You're like, why is the touch so big? Because remember, I taught you a little bit about dilution, and dilution allows it to stay on the skin longer and you to absorb it a little more. So check this out. In these emotional oils, this is good for anybody. So if you're brand new on this and you're like, this guy is nuts, these people talk about all these oils, don't even know where to start, guess what? doTERRA has an emotion kit that you can get, and you can add on a diffuser for about the same price as any kit. The emotion oils are really easy for people like me that don't have all the science knowledge except my woman does. Motivate. What do you do with motivate? There's cheer. What is cheer good for? Peace. What is peace good for? All right. You got console. What is console good for? You got passion. What is passion good for? And then you got forgive. What is forgive good for? So if you like any of those 6 oils, give us a thumbs up and maybe shout out, hey, I love, that's it, I love, and tell me which oil you love. You may win one. That was a little tip there. All right. So here you go, real quick. So if you are diffusing or smelling oils daily, you will have natural responses. So check this out. These are blends that doTERRA has made, but the cool thing is they affect the brain by through the nose. Okay, so the emotion oils are really good to roll on your palms, take it in, and do what we call a drag. All right, you take it in and you suck it in real good. By the way, ladies, don't tell your men. This is an easy way to give your man an oil roofie. Deanna likes to say oil roofies. You know why? It's because you can rub them on his feet or give him a massage on the back of his neck and say, baby, I love you. And he has no idea you're rubbing like forgive and passion, motivate, whatever on the back of his neck. All right. So anyway, moving on from that. So I have a special guest that has shown up tonight that I think you guys are being honored to hear from and has a lot of information to share with you. And we're going to give them about 10 minutes. But give me a second. I need to move around a little bit. It's going to look like a little bit of chaos, but I think you're going to like the treat. So they're going to talk about some of the oils here, and a couple oils that I've been using pretty intently one is frankincense. Okay, frankincense crosses the blood-brain barrier. Inhaled, this is pretty intense. Okay, frankincense is great for the brain. That's one that we've been using a heck of a lot of. Another one that we've been using a lot of is helichrysum. Helichrysum is phenomenal for the brain. It's also what we call a high vibration oil, which really picks your mood up. So the smaller the bottle, the higher the dollar, the higher the vibration. We're all at vibrations. The cool thing is that a higher vibration, it creates the mood and changes the mood in your life. All right? So that's another one. And then another one that you might not think about is cypress. Okay? Cypress is phenomenal for the brain because it helps the blood flow. It helps with any traumatic injury to the brain. Okay? Give me 1 second. I'm going to get our special guest in here and get out of the way. It's going to look a little crazy for a minute. If I had a black curtain, I'd put it over the thing. But I don't. All right? So give me 1 second. All right, you are live.
Hey everybody, it's Deanna. It has been a little while since I have seen you all, and I just wanted to say hello and share a little bit about some things that I have been using lately that have really been helping me a lot. Those of you who don't know, I recently had a pretty bad accident, and it has really affected, I have a brain injury, and so it's affected a lot of things. It's also, I think, been very emotionally difficult because there's a lot of trauma that happened, and it's just, I have a really difficult time with things like nightmares and being in a vehicle. Really just anybody I know being in a vehicle. So it's just been a very difficult time emotionally and physically. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm really grateful for all of your support during this time. I'm also really grateful for the essential oils. I have a lot of medical professionals working with me, of course, but the essential oils are something that we can do 24/7, and I know that we've been through at our house, according to John, he's my oiler. He oils me. We've been through several bottles of Immortelle because of all the really great brain oils and tissue oils. We've also been through a lot of frankincense in our house. I have a lot of difficulty sleeping, and so vetiver is one that we've been using a lot. It really helps with my nervous system. It helps me to try to calm down a little in order to try to get some rest, even though resting is really difficult. And he can tell you a lot more. He's made up all these recipes, and he basically just puts things on me, and he hands me things and tells me to put them on in a roller. And I have no idea what's in them, but I know that I trust him, and I know he's been talking to a lot of medical professionals who use the oils and have dealt with brain injuries. And so I feel really confident that he knows what he's doing. I wanted to share a couple of recipes that I have made, and honestly, like, for me, I know John's been talking a lot about how the oils affect you because of smell. And honestly, right now, I'm mostly going by smell and things that I'm drawn to. And there's probably a lot of intuition there, but also your sense of smell kind of leads you to things that are there to help and protect you. Kind of like if you smell smoke, then you know that there might be a fire. It's kind of like that. Or if you smell a dirty diaper, you know that your child needs you. And so I have been very drawn to a couple oils. I don't think they're sitting here for me to show you them, but 2 oils I've really been drawn to are spikenard and Douglas fir. Sorry, I have to write stuff down so I don't forget what I'm trying to say. Those 2 oils, everybody knows I like Douglas fir, so that's not a surprise, but I don't normally like spikenard. It always has smelled a little funny. I used to say it smelled like stinky feet a lot, but lately it's very calming for me. And so I've been experimenting a lot with different recipes, and so I want to share a couple recipes that I've been using a lot for myself. When John's not putting something on me, I'm experimenting with the oils for myself, and this is what I've come up with. One of them I posted here on the page. I called it Clear and Calm. I feel like I need a lot of help with clear thinking and being calm right now. And so that's how I feel when I use these oils. So I made a 5 milliliter roller of a roller blend. And I'm sorry if I forget my words sometimes, bear with me. 10 drops of spikenard and 20 drops of Douglas fir and 20 drops of vetiver and 30 drops of tangerine, which is a brand new oil that we have now, which is really cool. And mix all those together in the roller bottle. And you just want to be careful. You don't want to put it anywhere where you're going to be in the sun. So if you have short hair or whatever, be careful putting it on the back of your neck. But if that won't be in the sun, then you can put it on the back of your neck, and that's okay, because that's a good place for your brain. You can also take, and one thing I do a lot, if it's a roller, is I'll roll it in my palm and inhale it and then rub it all over like my shirt and in my hair, because that way I can inhale the oils. And when I smell these, I feel really calm. The other one, let me pull it up here. Give me a second. The other one that I use, and it also has spikenard and Douglas fir again. But I don't have the exact numbers on this one yet. I'm going to try to get somebody to help me write it down and post it for you this week. But I'll just tell you the oils. And I use, do you guys know that diffuser? I can't think of what it's called. The one that doesn't take water. Aroma Ace diffuser that you just plug the bottle into. So I got a bottle that was empty, like an empty, you want to know what to do with your empty bottles. You can make really awesome recipes in empty bottles, and then you can just screw it right onto that diffuser, and it takes it right out of the bottle without any water. And so I've been spending most of my life in a lounge chair for the past few weeks, and so right next to my lounge chair is that diffuser. And so I made myself this recipe, and whenever it turns on about every 15 minutes, and whenever it turns on, it's so amazing. Like, I want to lick the diffuser, kind of. So that's usually a good sign. And here's the oils that I put in it. And I don't know the number of drops, so I'm sorry. I'll try to figure that out for you later. But it's Elevation and frankincense, spikenard, and Douglas fir. So you can try and experiment, or you can wait until I officially come out with the number of drops. But whenever it is in the diffuser, it makes me feel happy, and it smells a little bit like candy. I'm not a big candy person, but there's something about it that just makes me feel happy and calm, and so that's really what I need right now. What else did you want me to?
3 minutes.
What else do you want me to talk about?
Whatever you
Diffusing or
want.
something? You said?
Yeah. What did you? I don't know.
So right now, like sometimes it's hard for me to reach the oils because of the position I'm in. It's hard for me to move around right now by myself and get things for myself. So one thing that I can do is have the diffuser running all the time. And so it's the same thing, like if you don't really know what oils are safe to put on topically, or which ones are hot, or which ones are okay to put on kids because they're not hot or whatever. So if you don't really know what you're doing yet, it's really easy to play with your diffuser. And so when I don't have a lot of things I can do right now, I can't really, they told me to read books, but I don't comprehend them, so I can't really read, and I can't get on the screens like computers and stuff. So sometimes if I'm sitting there and the oils are in my reach, I just play with them and try to make up little concoctions that I like. And so if you're new, you can do that too. You can just take your oils and be like, what sounds really good together? Or I like the smell and I like the smell. What does it smell like together? I just did a new recipe that I'm going to be posting later this week. It's Rapunzel's blend from Tangled. And I came up with it today just playing. And I put oils like in my palm. I did one blend in this palm, one blend in this palm. I did one on the back of my hand, one on the back of my arm, and I just mixed them, a lot of different ones together. So you can do that and just play, and nothing's wrong. Nothing that you're doing will be wrong, because inhaling the oils is only good if it smells good. It's not like an offensive smell. I did one and John was like, no, that smells, what did you say it smelled like?
I don't
like
know.
Old ladies or something.
No, there was a lot of smells going on at that point in time.
Yeah, so if you don't like the smell, then just move on and just whatever. But as long as you like the smell, it's going to just do good things for you. And so you really can't go wrong. And it's a good way. You're getting like a very small amount of essential oil, but it's like consistent. So when you put them on topically, you're getting more. And then when you take them internally, you're getting all of it because it's not evaporating. So the diffuser is like, if you have like a sick kid or a sick wife in this situation, and you want to make sure they're getting oils all the time, diffusing is really the best thing to do, because even if it's a small amount, they're getting it constantly. So like if you have a little kid that's got a tummy bug or something, before you put them to bed, put some stuff in their diffuser, like put some cardamom in their diffuser or whatever, and for 8 hours or 10 hours or however long they sleep, they'll be breathing a small amount of that in constantly, and it has all those hours to work. So that's why diffusing so important. And honestly, right now, I don't know where I would be at all without being able to breathe in the oils a lot. And so it's just been a very helpful tool. I've said like 10 times, I don't know what somebody like me would have done it without their oils. I don't know how I would be as far as I am without the oils. You know, I mean, I have a long way to go, but I can't imagine what my life would be like right now without having essential oils. So if you don't know where to start, just play with your oils and put them in your diffuser. And if you mess up, it's like, if you have the kind with the water in it, you're only using like 4 or 5 drops. If you mess up and you don't like it, dump it out and start over. It's like 5 drops of oil. And so I would really encourage you, when you choose your starter kit, pick one that has a diffuser in it, because it's so important and so easy, and you can be influencing your mood, the mood of everyone in your house, everyone at your work. If you have grouchy coworkers, you can treat their grouchiness and they won't even know it.
Yeah, all right, so I'm going to try to do this with her here. Don't scoot away because we got to both be in here. Okay, so a couple cool things, and hopefully you guys can hear me. Give her a thumbs up if you thought that was good. And we're going to give away an oil, and I don't know how I'm going to choose it because we're way away. Man, we're really tight. That's funny you seeing us over there. But, so the cool thing is you think, hey, these people are nuts talking about diffusing. Well, Vanderbilt University has been diffusing this in their ER and in their hospital for 5 to 6 years, maybe longer than that now, probably closer to 7. And they have been affecting the environment and the work environment of all the people just by diffusing. Okay? So the thing is when you diffuse, you can change a whole area. The other thing is you can change like different rooms. Okay? So like if you don't, I don't know, maybe you don't want that smell in the environment, like in your bedroom that you want in your living room. You know what I mean? Maybe there's different smells that you don't want.
Oh, I just posted a what do I call this? Like a lovey-dovey recipe.
On oil shares.
Just like right before this, I think, sometime just recently on this page. So you can try it tonight. You can make it in a spray, or you can just use less drops and put it in your diffuser in your bedroom. It would be a good one for your bedroom.
All right. Well, hey.
Not for you, but for everyone else.
Not for me. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, another cool thing is that with if somebody doesn't have a sense of smell, you're like, hey, they can't smell the oils. That's not the case. The nose still triggers the brain. So even though you don't have a sense of smell, the smell still matters. Okay? Mm-hmm. So that's another thing. So a couple cool things. You got something else?
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to sound genius again.
I might be out of that.
Out of it? You're cool? Okay, well, we'll give you a cookie later. Okay, so a couple cool things. So if this... Man, how do you do this? Okay, so if this is your first time on here, okay, and you had someone invite you to watch this, contact them on how to help you get started, okay? Because there's an easy way to get started. Everybody can get started somewhere. Secondly, if you have been invited by us or you are a guest on our page because of me and Deanna, an easy way for you to join is just go to www.joinoilshares.com and it takes you through. But let me tell you a couple little things. There's an emotional kit that you guys could enroll with, and you can add a diffuser to it to literally help the smell. A home essentials kit also has a diffuser in it, and a phenomenal way to add oils and diffuse if you're like, I don't know what to use. Here's the thing. doTERRA this month, all right, is giving away, which I cannot reach it. It's way the heck over there.
I'll try to reach it.
You sure?
Yep. That's my bad arm, but I'll...
We may not get it, but hey, for some reason I stuck it way over. So they are giving away their Lifelong Vitality, $106 worth of supplements for free to you. Ask whoever is invited you to the class, hey, I want my $106 free. How do I get it? That's from doTERRA, okay? If you enroll with at least 100 PV, you will be in that promotion.
So any of the kits will qualify you for that. We're going to post a link, right, to the kits. The only kit that won't be there that in that link is the emotional aromatherapy kit. But if you want to get that kit, just ask us and we'll make sure we send you, we can private message you some info on that kit. And it has the oils John talked about earlier, the 6 emotional oils, plus a diffuser in that kit. And that's a really good one. But any kit you choose is going to qualify you for this promo. And so make sure that whoever invited you, you talk to them and they can help you get started. And if you're just a guest of the page, then you can message us or go to that link John gave you and you can just sign yourself up. Because when you, a lot of times people think like, oh, I just want to buy some oils, but that's really not a very good deal to do because you're going to pay retail and friends don't let friends buy retail. And so what you want to do is choose a starter kit because your membership will be free. So then you will get 25% off of retail, plus you get up to 30% back in free products when you order in the future. And then you can take advantage of this really cool Lifelong Vitality Pack offer that we have going on right now. And whoever your enroller is, they probably have some special offers that they're doing just for their customers too. Like we have some and everyone probably has one. So contact them and ask them what their offer is too, because we just like to treat our team members right. Once you join, your team leader will have a place where you can connect online. We have a VIP group on Facebook. And if you are a member, a wholesale member of our team, like you get your starter kit, we'll add you, and then you have like thousands of friends that are using oils and you can ask them stuff. I don't think there's ever been a question that somebody hasn't already experienced that before you. So they'll be able to give you their experience. And we do lots of giveaways and stuff on there just for our VIP members.
Okay, so a couple of little things. Number one, go find the smiley face on Oil Shares because we're giving away oils free for life.
Not life.
Oh,
You
not
crazy?
life. I was just kidding.
For life.
For a year. See, I was just playing with you.
I'm the one that has the brain injury.
After this event, this video will be deleted quickly. So it's not for life. It's for a year. All right. But tonight we're giving away. Yeah, don't y'all get that excited. You can calm down now. We're going to give away the touch piece. All right. We're going to give that to a happy winner. And I hope I'm saying this right. That name right there, baby.
I can't see that.
Is
Jamie Brown.
Jamie Whitmore Brown. You are going to be the winner of Peace. And you're going to email that to oilsharesgift@gmail.com. oilsharesgift@gmail.com. And you won that.
Make sure you have your name and your mailing address. And then in the subject line, tell us what you won. So like say, Peace Touch. That'll make our lives really, or my assistant's life really easy when she mails you your present.
Or just say peace out, you know.
Don't do that. You'll confuse him and he'll give you oils for life by accident. But yeah, if you do that, that'll really help. If you don't email us, you won't get your free gift because we are not going to go back and babysit to make sure we send out gifts to people if they didn't send the email. So if you want your gift, you got to do your part and do your email.
Yep, and so guess what? That's all we got. I don't know what else we're supposed to do.
It's about the quality, not
quantity.
quantity.
Well, we stepped the quality up tonight. So, hey, I don't know what's going to happen next week, but you might want to stay posted. So, that's the peace. So, we're going to say peace out with that one. Love you guys.